No matter what you try to do or achieve in life, you will fail unless you change this one thing. In this video, we're going to talk about that one thing. We're going to talk about your energetics, the way that you are showing up in life and how that's going to translate to what you're seeing outside and how you're feeling inside. Sounds complicated, but we're going to break it down. I'll see you on the other side. I eliminated the word busy from my vocabulary because it felt a bit zzz and just kind of never made me feel good. So now I say I'm getting things done, and I know you're getting things done, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Please like the video, comment anything that comes up that you want to share or help inspire others, subscribe to that channel, hit that bell notification, and we're ready to go. Let's go. Okay, let's get straight to it. What do we have to change? We have to change our core unconscious belief paradigms. What the fuck is a core unconscious belief paradigm? A fair question. We're talking about your deep rooted beliefs, your assumptions, your values that guide and shape your behaviors and your decisions that you put out in the world and how you feel about yourself. Can you explain that so it relates to me? In other words, we're talking about how your mind actually works and how you see the world based on the things that you've learned and you've experienced throughout your life, and how you feel, truly how you feel about yourself in this world. Okay, so how do we do this? This is the be all and end all. So let's just simplify this. We all know we've got the conscious mind, the conscious thinking, doing mind. Then we've got the subconscious mind, where everything behind the scenes is working without you having to think about it. You know, walking, breathing, all of the functions of the human body that you literally don't think about, but everything just works. We need all of this. We need everything running perfectly so we can experience a better version of life. And if you're not experiencing the life that you desire, or at least on track to experience a reality that lifts you up, brings you joy, going from surviving to thriving, then we need to do a little bit of digging and uncover what we need to uncover and release it. So based on what we know, how do we do this? What's the plan here? We stop trying to change this external world out here. It's just not working, and I've got to find the solutions out here. I've got to scroll on the internet until I find that nugget of wisdom that makes my life make sense. It's not me, it's them. We've got to stop trying to change out there and change our internal world. And then when we do, the external world will change accordingly. Now, I'm aware this sounds nonsensical, and I absolutely agree that it does sound nonsensical. And to the logical mind, it is nonsensical. This is ancient wisdom. This isn't what we get taught in school. However, I only ever talk from experience. I only ever talk about the things that I know and have practiced and helped others with and seen the change in their lives. And all I know is that I don't know a lot, but I know my own experience. And when I dived into this mirror theory, life is a reflection of yourself. If you want to change the outside world, you've got to change your internal world. What does that mean? Let's put it to the test. Let's find out. I did a deep dive on this stuff, and I started clearing up my thoughts, my limiting beliefs, and lo and behold, my life got more in flow. It got easier. My external world changed. And this was all the proof I needed to know that if I ever have obstacles coming my way, I need to flow around the rock, and instead of trying to fight that resistance, allow it, learn from it, and see where else I could clean up within. Because every time I do, the external world seems to open these doors. The realizations I got from practicing, shifting my perspective about life, thinking that all the problems are out there. Why is this happening to me? To why is this for me? Why have I created this? This is next level conscious thinking, and it's not for everyone. But as you're still watching this video, I know it's for you. I know you're able to compute this, and it rings true. And because what I experienced was so miraculous when I started practicing this, I changed the name of my business from mindset coaching to transformation coaching. Now, some could argue above transformation is liberation, but let's just take it back. What, you're saying mindset's bad? You see, mindset is good for thinking and doing and pushing forward, focusing and getting things done. until it doesn't work. Essentially, mindset is a losing battle. And I realized this because I've been using my mindset to try and implement major new changes in my life. I went from being a very dyslexic kid that found school really, really difficult. I was an alcoholic. I had problems with different bits and bobs. And I was seeing progress and then coming back and seeing progress and coming back, living that yo-yo kind of life all of the time. And I got so sick of it after years and years and years of not fully breaking through to the other side, where I felt like I was in control of my behaviors, my patterns, my habits, and my success. So essentially, we need to bypass this amazing, beautiful thinking and doing mind. It's great for so much stuff, but not so great for when you really want to change the root of the problem. If you keep on experiencing these cycles of unwanted patterns in your life, nearly breaking through, not quite getting the client that you want, not being able to scale that business the way that you want to scale, still feeling a bit of imposter syndrome, not quite betting on yourself, not quite putting yourself out there. All of these things in your control, but there's something that's stopping you, that's blocking you from becoming the greatest expression, the greatest version of yourself. It's you're stopping yourself, and you know that. We know what's going on here. Let's change it. Let's break that cycle. So if you really want to change your current reality, your life, your bank account, your client base, you want to change your connection to your self-worth, you want to scale your business and feel love for yourself on a daily basis and what you do, we need to bypass this thinking, doing mind and dive into the feelings and the beliefs, the deep-rooted beliefs we have about ourselves, our business, the world, the external world, the internal world. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? If you're following what I'm saying, if you're on the same page, leave me a comment and let me know if this is ringing true to you. Because for years, I was doing everything I possibly could. I was doing all of the self-care routines. I was really trying. I was doing everything I could possibly think of. Making a bit of progress, coming back, not quite breaking through that glass ceiling that I could feel above me, not feeling truly worthy of the things that I wanted, and not knowing why. That was the hardest part, not knowing why I wasn't making that progress. So this is why you might be doing everything you can possibly think of. You might be doing every correct thing, but you're not making that progress. And it's because you have underlying deep-rooted and conscious beliefs about yourself or your business or the world or a combination of all of them. And all you've got to do is locate that and release it, and you will set yourself free. And this goes on for years with some people, their whole lives for others, and they never get to the root of this and release it. And it can be such a simple thing. And it's so sad that loads of us walk around and we don't do this. We don't do the self-inquiry. We don't pause, take a moment and go, okay, I'm not where I want to be. Let me do a little bit of digging in here. So number one, if you are not where you want to be, you're not feeling how you want to feel, and you're not making that impact that you know you are destined to make, or you just really, really, really want to make, stop trying to do things out there in the world to make change. First, look at who you are and your ways of being. Look at how you're talking to yourself, the thoughts you're thinking, what you're consuming, food, information, or lack of information, good food, who you're hanging around with, what is your circle? Are they inspiring you? Do they uplift you? Do they consciously challenge you and lift you up? Or do they pull you down? Are you in those circles of gossip and lack? At the end of the day, we want to get to a place of harmony within ourselves and our circles. And if we have any disharmony within ourselves or within our groups, our circles, how we feel about ourselves and the world, that's our responsibility to clean on that. So if things are going really slow in business, stop pushing and pulling. Stop trying to make it happen. This is all energetics. This is attachment to the desire. And this is the root of the suffering. The need and the want pushes the thing away. Number 2, if you're busy, and there's no time for the self-care, the self-love, then your mind, your body, and your world is going to be busy. No time for the self-care and the self-love. I always say to my clients, if you're too busy to meditate, you need to meditate more. You need to meditate longer than I do. When you carve out that time in a seemingly chaotic, busy world, and you breathe presence into your body and you clear your mind momentarily, you become sharper. You're able to focus better, and you'll find that you connect to that peace within. And if you do this every day and you connect to that deep peace every single day, you'll notice your reflected peace in your external world. Number 3, you're needing money, you're wanting more. Give more. Give whatever you can. When you give and you look after people, you're coming from a place of abundance. You feel abundant. And when you feel abundant, you will notice you have more abundant opportunities in your external world that will in turn make you feel abundant internally. When I was starting out, I was trying to get clients. I wanted the perfect client. So I started just giving. I started doing pay as you wish. And I started helping people out in other countries that just had no money. And I just wanted to give because it was good for them and it was good for me, which in turn is good for the world. A win-win-win. If it's a win for me, if it's a win for them and a win for the world, that's only a good thing. And I've continued doing this even now that I have clients, because getting paid is amazing. It's awesome for all the work that you're doing. But then giving on the side and not expecting anything just feels sometimes even better than getting paid for the work that you've done. You just feel abundant. And I can't help but notice that the more I do that, the more abundance I get. Number 4, only really push when you're on the up, when you're getting things done. When you're in need and you're trying to put it all out there, you're doing it in the wrong energy. And people can feel that. We are far more powerful than we allow ourselves to believe. When someone's being needy or really wanting something, you can feel it. So if things are slow, rest up. See where you can clean in other areas in your life. Clean the external world, your room, and clean your internal world, your thoughts and how you feel, and then watch how it reflects. And number 5, only celebrate when it's time to celebrate. I can't count the amount of times I've said that something was going to happen and I've been in this kind of yes, yeah, and then it's come off and it's not happened. So many stories like this. So I noticed this happening all the time. I didn't logically understand it. It sounded insane. But I noticed every time I started saying that I got this job or I'm working with this amazing person, it just disappeared. So I took note. I took note of the external world, the unwanted stuff, and I started connecting the dots. Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut next time. Only celebrate when it's time to celebrate. I knew this actor who was telling me about this job that he got in America, and he was telling everybody, and they said, hey, keep it shut until it's confirmed, until you're doing it. In fact, until it's done. Guess what? It didn't happen for him. There's something in this, not for this video, but there's something in it. Put the stuff out there, keep your mouth shut, crack on. And when it's time to celebrate, you enjoy yourself. Tell the world, but only when it's done. Who you are being in this human body, in this human being, how you think about yourself, your business, your world, will reflect, will show up, will keep happening in your external world. So take note. Anything that you keep seeing happening, repeating, these unwanted cycles that you just can't explain, allow this video to just simply be a reminder to pause and take note. Take note of what isn't right, what you no longer want, what you no longer subscribe to. And imagine a mirror reflecting back at yourself. And take note and make good change. And if this has intrigued you, if this is resonating with you, you're ready to pull that thread and you're at a place in your life where you're like, okay, I know myself pretty well by now. I know who I am. I know what I'm doing, but I'm hitting these blocks. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for a breakthrough. What do I do? Comment me the word freedom. And if you're ready to invest into your future self and you're ready to look back into your past to change your present self, who can become your future self, then you, my friend, are perfect for the 6 Weeks to Freedom program, a transformational journey and experience that will shape the rest of your life. Thanks for watching. You've been amazing. I love you. Like the video, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll see you on the next one.